I did say I was going to do more Game Builder Garage. I have not played this in a while, so I'm ready. We're going to finish this game. So let's get to it, shall we? Alice's Guide. Breaking something in 3 punches. Hello. Good to see you, Dry Crunch. On the game screen, just to the right of the person, you see there is an object with a number, right? Try punching the number object. Use the L to move the person around, and Y to punch. When you punch the object, the number on it changed from 0 to 1. Let's go to the program screen and see how it works. Hello, Dry Crunch. I suppose you want to know why the number went up when the object was punched. Am I right? Well, the number in the number object is actually the output of the AND Nodon. Well, if it isn't Dry Crunch. When I receive the input to both my ports, I output 1. And the Nodon that supplies my input is none other than me, Bud Nodon. Boo, ha. If Y is pressed, then I output a signal to the AND Nodon. That's not all. I send a signal to the person Nodon too. That's right, I get the button Nodon signal in my action port. And I get that signal I perform an action. In this case, a punch. Pow, biff. Ka-smack it. Hey, please don't shock me like that. I'm the other Nodon that's sending the signal over to the AND Nodon. I'm connected to the person Nodon. In the game, I'm stuck to the front of the person. It's my job to watch out for when the person touches a box. Did you see the white frame stuck to the person over on the game screen? When that touches the box, it's my cue to output a signal. That's because my object-shaped setting is currently set to box. Which means that if the white frame touches the unnumbered object, I send a signal to the AND Nodon. And that's when I say upper signal, present and correct. And when Y is pressed, I'll output my signal too. Kapow. In other words, when I'm touching the number object and Y is pressed, upper signal, present and correct. Lower signal, present and correct. Output 1. And when I get an input of 1, I increase the number from 0 to 1. At the same time, the person is punching, which makes it look like the number on the objects changes from 0 to 1 when it's punched. It's tricky, but does that make sense? The count goes up when the punch hits, but it's lacking a little boom, don't you think? Or bam, maybe? Yeah, if I punch something, I expect it to break, peeps. If we make it so that the number object breaks when punched, we'll be able to see the smash. Huh. This requires services of a Nodon that can smash things up real good, Let's call up Destroy Object Nodon. Well, is there a box around here that needs smashing? Heh. Nice. Any boxes that I touch will be broken. Hey, don't get carried away, Destroy Object Nodon. You can only break the box when the punch occurs. Oh, is that right? Very well, I suppose I better rein it in a bit. Just let me know the conditions. Don't delay, or something might get broken. Okay, so now we know how to proceed. We'll need to set the activation conditions for the Destroy Object Nodon. Connect the AND Nodon's output port to Destroy Object Nodon's Destroy port. Now when a punch hits the box, the number object will break. Okay, let's confirm that on the game screen. Move the person with L and then use Y to punch the box. See what happens. It broke. Of course, it was the destroy object nodon that actually took care of the breaking here. But on screen, it looked like it was the person's punch that broke the number object. Hit retry and test it one more time. The number object broke when it was punched. Okay, let's go back to the program screen. Blah, that's just smashing. But it only takes a single punch. That's no fun. Only get pressed once. Maybe you could change it so that the destroy object nodon smashes it multiple times. So you think I need to cool it a bit, eh? Smash it, don't smash it, 1 punch, 2 punches, just holler at me when you've made up your mind. In that case, you'll want to somehow send a signal to destroy object nodon after multiple punches instead of 1. Then you'll have to count the number of times I transmit that signal. Okay, let's set up so I can break it after 3 punches. So first we need to destroy that connection right here, then delete it. And then destroy that connection, and delete it. We need to count the number of times that something happens so we can call it a counter nodon. If it's counting you need, you can count on me. Haha. For example, the destroy object nodon has said heh exactly 3 times so far. Nice to know you're paying it so much attention. Heh. Beep. Very well. I will count the number of times the nodon outputs 1. Put another way. The counter nodon will count how many times the numbered object is punched. Whatever the counter nodon counts, I'll display, okay? Next, we'll need to compare the output with the nodon of the number 3. To help us, we'll need a constant nodon and a comparison nodon. Behold, it is I, the constant nodon. I will output 3, no more, no less, until the end of time. Hello, Dry Crunch, it's me, the comparison nodon. Now I'll be comparing the output, comparing the constant nodon's output, and the counter nodon's output. Are they the same? Are they? The curiosity's driving me nuts. Well, if they are the same, you better believe I'll be outputting a signal. Put a little more clearly, when the number object is punched 3 times, comparison nodon will output a signal. Last thing we need to do is here to connect the comparison nodon's output port to the destroy object nodon's destroy point. And we're done. The breakage will now happen after 3 punches. Let's see how that looks on the game screen. The number of object is showing the number of punches that have hit. To test this, move the person with L and then use Y to punch the number of objects 3 times. 3rd punch broke it. Try to imagine what each nodon on the program screen is doing and how they're working together while you do that. Hit retry to give it another shot. The number object broke after the 3rd punch. Okay, let's go to the program screen. Oh, I'm feeling a bit sturdier all of a sudden. Things have been pretty complicated this time around. But you got the gist of how to break something after multiple punches, right? I'm connected to the front of the person nodon, remember? Both the input from the punch and the response from the touch sensor nodon are present and correct. Output signal. I count everything from the and nodon. 3, right? Is it 3? In other words, 3 punches and I'll be smashed by destroy object nodon. It's curtains for me. This is just one example of the complex effects you can achieve by combining different nodon. Well, we're pretty much done here. See you soon! Bye for now. Destroy object nodon said heh 5 times in total. Can't believe we just finished it that quickly. Well, that was certainly interesting, a guide on that aspect, but holy shit, that's a lot to learn about this game. And we're on, like, the 5th step, right? And we only got, like, the meat and potatoes of, certain things in the game. We haven't even gotten to every single Nodon in the game at this point. We've just gotten to, like, introduced to at least a few new ones, to say the least. So we are far from being done with this game. That I can say for sure. Next time on Let's Play Game Builder Garage, we will continue our steps into making Mystery Room and coding and learning how to do that. And I'll see you all next time. Peace, stay crispy, guys. Bye.